Welcome to part 2 of Legion's playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3, Druid Edition. We'll continue the story of Elise and her companions as we go into the wilds, and we'll try to find a resolution to this tadpole problem. If this content is something that you do enjoy, then please feel free to give us a sub on YouTube. The alert button is always there so that you get notification when we go live or when we post a new video. Thank you very much for watching, and let's have fun.
Moving in.
Chip, the Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands. Swing! Go on. Give me your best shot. Not bad. Again. Hey, keep focus. See how I used your own force against you?
I can't do it.
Of course you can. It just takes time. I didn't become the Blade of Frontiers overnight.
Hey there. Can I have a word?
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. An unknown face commands your mind. Blue skin, gnarled horns.
I'll be damned to the hells. You were on the ship.
A strange sensation courses through you, and Will's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
I saw a creature in your thoughts. A devil? A demon?
A demon? Sounds like that brain bug's really wormed its way in. We've both got parasites tickling our grey matter, and I've been having the strangest dreams. I haven't turned into a mind flayer just yet, but sooner or later, my luck will run out. Been thinking I healed her. I reckon you've been thinking the same.
I hope someone in the grove might know how to heal us.
I've been waiting for this Druid Halcyon to return. They say he's pretty powerful. He could probably help us. Problem is, the goblins have nabbed him. We better go find him before we start growing talons and tentacles.
Well, we can look for Halcyon together.
Excellent idea, but I have a condition.
Go on.
Look at these kids. They've no chance on the road, not while goblins infest it. I've got the grandest of plans. You and me, we kill the goblin horde's leaders. That should scatter the buggers. Frontier justice, I call that. What say you?
I'm on board. Let's clear the road for the tieflings.
Splendid. It's time for some old-fashioned hero work.
And again.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Shows off his thunder wave. How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
Water. My dagger.
True.
Damn this.
We're exposed.
Damn them.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
That forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
The best. People came from as far as Neverwinter to buy my swords. Funny how things change when your bloodline becomes a problem. Guess I'll be starting over in Baldur's Gate. I hope people are more open-minded there.
Had my fill of this place.
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as that lasts. I heard you, boy.
I think I'd make a fine teacher.
If it ain't the fearless Goblin Slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
All you did was stand up for your crew. I respect that.
Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here, and losing track of the bloody Druid.
Where did the goblins come from?
They chased us, all the way from the ruins we were poking around in.
And is that where you lost track of the druid you mentioned?
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Did you think getting rich would be easy?
Don't know what I expected. That much gold for some long-lost relic. And from a wizard, too. I should have known. The gold probably turns to lead the moment you... Stupid thing to die for.
Any idea where the relic actually is?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here, with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Good luck to you both.
Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
Ah, it's the blushy mermaid for me. Bit rough, but the ale's cheap.
We've had enough rough to last us a good long while.
Good luck to you then. And wish us some, too.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
What will we do for work when we get to the city?
Not grumpy. Whatever we want.
Down on your face would frighten
I think I'd make a fine teacher. Or a baker.
You're an idiot.
I already...
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
You're doing the right thing. The tieflings need help.
And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. We will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost.
Hold on. Why are you so eager to reach the city?
You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramazes Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
I've heard stories about Lorcan. Not all of them good.
Common gossip. The byproducts of ignorance and jealousy. I've admired Lorcan for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Lorcan will be known far and wide. You'll see.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
What is it exactly?
Food. You want it or not?
I will take the bowl.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. Oh, where did I put that oat bucket?
Why, hello there, sweetness. Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
We'll let her fuss over you.
Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
Might this concoction also help with something more serious?
Well, that depends. What's wrong, lovey?
I have a condition. An unusual condition.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Why, she sounds positively demented. I love it. Let's tell her everything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
I've got a mind flare parasite in my head.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... Yes, I may have something at home.
Well, such as?
I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
No, nothing for now.
Nay, bother, love. Come back anytime.
Poison their blades. I think I'd make a fine...
I want to have a word.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child.
If the Druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Can you delay the ritual?
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the Druids might see sense.
Then why don't you get rid of her?
A low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the Druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
I'm not some murderer for hire.
It doesn't sit well with me either. But to get these people to safety, there's nothing I won't do. You'd be well rewarded for the risk. But if that won't sway you, there's nothing more to discuss. No word from the scouts yet?
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it. Here we go.
Give it back, kid.
How long until Roland shows off his Thunder Wave?
Throw it if you can, rest if you can't. Swing and swing and parry. No! Ah! And again. Swing and swing and. Oh! Oh!
Right. Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
Don't worry. I'm here to help. We can do insight. Study her face and try to read her emotions. Let's go with persuasion.
Damn it! Was inventory today. I'm sorry. Nerves are shot after the attack. Do what you gotta do. Sorry if I don't show you around.
Need a hand up?
I'd just fall back down. Legs are as steady as a foal's. Bloody potion!
Where did you get this potion?
From the old lady in the cave. The one with the lotions and potions. To her credit, it worked. I'm as strong as a bugbear. And fearless. Course she also warned of side effects. Should have listened. Now I'm stuck guarding crates.
Well, crate guarding is a serious job.
Deadly serious. Still, the sooner this wears off, the better. Bloody things to happen!
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now a mere werebear could swap me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
This might be a good time to go revisit that chapel we uncovered earlier.
Thank you, Gimblebuck. Everything all right out there?
Gimblebuck triggered some trap. He needs help, now.
Oh, I told him it wasn't safe out there. Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages.
Who the hell's... You're dead!
This is my time.
What path lies before me? No more prayers, only silence and dust.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
This place is falling apart. Could have happened by itself.
No such thing as coincidences when there's loot to be had.
Oh, I have the magic touch. Quite.
What are Gimblebuck and the others doing up there?
Imperativ. Makte varite.
The blade will not bend. Today you fall.
Oh, so much for peace. Hope this ends well.
Ex textura!
Unleash me. Oh, yes. Parole! On the victor's path.
I'm just waiting.
Battle favors the fearless.
Outflank, outsmart. Shall we cut and run?
Light on my feet.
How delicious. No lock, no handle. How does it open?
Never a dull moment.
Something over there. I wonder what that did.
Best get going.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
Chapel records, an annal of the dead listing hundreds of departed souls. Fine dust coats the pages of this weathered book. Beneath the bone-white powder, hundreds of short obituaries are recorded in tiny script. Grobian Tipple, Illmatter, Drowning, Ivane Arkinson, Ogma, Eternal Rot, Devon Stout, Saloon, Fever.
How much further can I go?
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Am I talking to the mouse or the cat?
Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere.
Can you be more specific than somewhere?
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
What makes you say that?
Call it a ninth sense. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
What makes you think I need saving?
Come now. Why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
Well, I need to think this over.
Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
I'll have the last laugh at the end.
I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, As for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
Honestly, I'm not so sure.
I suppose it was a lot to take in. A devil sought us out, teased us with his help, but he also stared as if we were the banquet, rather than the one on the table. We can't hedge our bets here. Best we decide how to deal with him, if at all.
All right, perhaps we shouldn't trust Raphael. He is a devil after all.
Good, you got there eventually. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food, us.
Who the hells are these people you know? Who do such things?
Cunning people. Private. And very dangerous at times. Perhaps you'll meet them one day. See? Sowing doubt is an old trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think?
Well, spare me the parables. I've no intention of bargaining with the likes of him.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you what you're least ready to part with. And then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
This devil, Raphael, flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Kithrak? What does that mean?
Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
Why were those knights chasing the Mind Flayer's ship?
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase. To penetrate the hells, this is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
He's not. We still have options.
Maybe. But all that, take your time, I'll wait, nonsense. He's playing with us. He reminds me of, well, someone I used to know. Someone that liked to play with people. Creatures like them don't play games unless they know they can win.
or we're not his playthings. We'll show him that.
Maybe. But he's not the only one spinning a web for us. This is no ordinary Mind Flayer parasite. Who tampered with it, and why? What do they have planned for us? And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door? If we find those answers, we might have a chance.
Do you feel as flattered as I do? A Cambion came courting us.
What's a Cambion in the first place?
Cambions are half human. Either Daddy had a tryst with a succubus or Mummy with an incubus. What they lack in kind-heartedness, they make up for with horns and tails. Still, don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation, it merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
But what is it that this devil wants so very badly?
Our souls. But I suspect that's but his opening offer. Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. Raphael is a Cambion, and what is part human is entirely fallible.
Human. Speak for yourself, Gale.
Fine, but my reasoning is this. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two, a devil offers to take it away. What if the tadpole is what he really wants instead of the customary price that is our souls? If I'm right, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
Everything looks new. Certainly. Yes, let's. Oh, I like it. Homely. Don't touch me. There. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Be careful. There are traps about. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. That might be worth a look. It won't move. How disappointing. Someone there?
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, yeah.
Well, hello. Over there.
Astarion collects the Watcher's Guide, a spear. Time has dampened this spear's sheen, but the center glows a faint blue. The magic it exudes feels old, terrible, and divine. The spear was given to its previous owner for its unerring loyalty, even after death.
Yes, let's. Scribes with swords? So much for the quill being mightier.
Let's move before we meet the same fate.
Book of Dead Gods, a hefty gold embossed tome listing gods immemorial.
All right, a chained book.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Take your favorite lockpick and get to work.
Despite outward appearances, the inside of this lock is a strange maze of tumblers, refusing to relent no matter what you do.
We'll try our Arcana.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Well, we have no real religion. We have our intelligence. Let's try to examine the book more closely. Ooh. We're going to try to roll again. These ones are killing us.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scrawl as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Secrets of the Sundering. Unlock and read the Book of the Dead Gods. Heavy key. A heavy iron key found on the corpse of a long-dead scribe.
That's Jurgle, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him. Let's move. Never wanted the easy path.
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
That's curious. Oh, hells. Something just woke up. I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Ex textura.
Best be on my way.
Can you feel death's cold grip? A better position.
Survival is all that matters.
I feel alive. Over here. With ease.
finding my way.
Never a dull moment. Another day, another fight. At the ready.
Let's spill some blood. Yes, here. Tormented!
Still breathing, despite everything.
Ex textura.
Sorry bones guarding dusty trinkets. Pathetic.
Well, they're monsters. I wouldn't give them a second thought.
Fair enough. But you never know when you might become one yourself.
Can't slow down. A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
The pride of the gate.
Can't give up now.
Amulet of Lost Voices. The dead hold no secrets from Jurgles, Scriveners of Doom.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
A peaceful undead. Interesting. Why aren't you attacking me?
Because that would be senseless. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yes, ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Well, let's think about how would our druid maybe answer. Let's do maybe this number 4. Each life is of infinite value and merits sacrificing everything for.
And thus, balance is achieved. If all are at war, none can win. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Well, that was interesting.
Very
Let's
well.
go this way.
Something good here, I hope.
Parchment and bone dust. Still comforting after all this time.
Wonder if he has anything else to say at the moment.
We have nothing more to discuss. Continue on thy way, as if I were not here. I must attend this place after so many years away. We will see each other again soon.
You seem very certain of that. How?
The mechanics of fate would be difficult to explain to one such as thyself. Regardless, it will occur.
Ever heard of a vampire called Cazador? Well,
Doesn't ring a bell. Why?
He's patriarch of the Tsar family. Nasty fellow, if the histories are accurate.
I imagine they are.
So our new friend of Withers is at the campsite. We've exhausted some spells and we're a little low on hit points, so we might as well dig in for a long rest. But first...
We meet again. As predicted, I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Care to explain why you're helping me?
Be assured, it is not by choice.
What kind of services can a skeleton offer?
A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
Incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
Impressive. And probably expensive. What's this cost?
A matter of coin.
Well, what if I don't have that kind of gold right now?
Then I shall wait here patiently until it is acquired.
I won't say that's outrageous. We don't even know if that's something we need at the moment. Looks like Will wants to talk.
I was watching you at the Grove Gate. You spilled enough goblin blood to fill the Chiontha. Where'd you learn moves like that?
Nature itself imbues me with its power.
You really blossomed out there. Took the battle by storm. It looked like a breeze. The Blade's not often keen on sharing his glory. But if he has to, better it be with a champ like you.
What about you? How did you become the Blade of Frontiers?
Was a time I didn't amount to much. But then, a higher purpose called to me. Killed a few goblins, freed a few captives, and I was hooked. The only life I want is a hero's. Now, let's get some rest. I do my best goblin killing at sunup.
A question for our master monster hunter. How would you approach killing a vampire?
To start, lure it into the sun, drive a stake through its heart. Why?
Just curious. I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Gale?
Sure. In silence.
Oh, you!
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
I'll step between the crossbow and the goblin.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
You! Move!
We'll do a persuasion check. The intimidation also would work, but no, shoot me. Should be easy, right? If we don't get this, maybe we do get shot.
What in every hell is wrong with you? Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
A goblin prisoner. Her life isn't yours to take.
Not sure I get that. The bars don't make her special. But fine. Whatever.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments.
What's the Yawning Portal?
An inn in Waterdeep. Ooh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well. Leads into the Undermountain, you see, full of death, danger, and vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist.
What was the standoff about?
Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room.
What happened next?
I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. I'll drink to that.
It does appear that we can go this way first. Let's see if we can't do that.
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one!
What's that?
I'm gonna buy the end of your teeth. And your dog.
I wonder.
Thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
All right.
Yeah, she'll kill us dead if we go back without him.
Quietly.
We'll get a druid talking. Crows got to be full of magic. That's why I've been stabbing all the rats. Might be spies. Shut it! Boss has written you for talking that way.
Well, at least we got the druid to keep ourselves entertained.
Hello, you.
He's boring. Let's find another.
Extextura! Just out of view.
Tormented. Moving. Time for a new approach.
should get started. Ex textura! Textura!
No time to waste.
Where do I go from here? These boots have seen everything. Take Cura.
No holding back. Making my move.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
Take Cura.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
I'm surprised the goblins didn't get you on sight. Why didn't they?
They were asking questions about a weapon. I told them the only weapons here are the ones the Foulbloods brought. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Folk hero, a timely rescue. Save Findle from the goblins who kidnapped him. So Will likes that.
These boots have seen everything.
We have to loot.
Let's hope for gold. Traps. How considerate. simple.
Nature's Snare, Fly Trap. Chance to ensnare target if it is not a plant or beast. Well, Elise could definitely use this weapon.
Hello again. Let's go. That might be worth a look.
Card key.
Very well, then.
And your birdies, and your dogs! What you messing with my cage for? It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Who is this Absolute you're so fond of? Your god?
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
You've caught my interest. Have any holy literature on you?
My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
Well, I'm not saying we should trust a goblin, but she sounds very useful. Well, I'd certainly like to meet her.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Deal. I'll get you out of there.
Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am.
Just be patient. I'll break you free soon enough.
Well, hurry up. I got all the time in the world. You don't. You're gonna be sorry, every last one of ya! Oh, you thiefs are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Right tool will do the trick.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids. And your birdie. Bloody teeths everywhere. I met your friend. Ready to go?
So who is this Absolute?
We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
Follow me. I'll keep you safe.
Happily. Lead the way.
Don't waste a step. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say.
Gratitude doesn't help me. Tell me about that priestess.
I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
Step quick.
Still breathing, despite everything.
A guidance cantrip.
Necklace has a Harper sigil. Why were they here?
No time to rest. One day I'll catch a break.